Hello? Wait, where's my face? Ano nga nang papakita? Hello? Ayun. Kasi yung mic ko, okay ba? Rinig ba ako? Check nga natin. Check mic. Hello, is live. Napipick up ba? Check lang wait lang Hello. Check mic 1 2 1 2. Hello. Check mic 1 2 1. Okay, good. Good morning guys. And it's gonna be May. And it's the first day of May. And it's also it's a nice coincidence na first day ng May is also an episode of Bullgar. So welcome. Yung mga tulog pa dyan, buksan, ilagay nyo na lang sa gilid nyo yung cellphone nyo habang nagpe-play yung yung stream ko. And para naman dun sa mga kakarating lang, hello, welcome sa stream. For those who don't know, Bullgar, of course, you know it, you love it. Bullgar is one of the most reliable news sources ng news when it comes to the PHV tubing community. Tsaka when it comes to tabloid news. Andito na si the Lazy Bomb. Shout out kay Chi. Welcome to the stream. Of course, syempre, isa sa mga members ng Team Bonak. Nagpapainit pa tayo guys. Mamaya mag-i-start na tayo ng news. Kumain na ba kayo? Ako hindi pa. Kasi literal, tumayo ako sakto sa kama. It's 8:30. So within 1 minute, got out of bed, opened the computer, set up yung everything, and then hit the going live button. Tapos syempre yun, binabad ko yung streaming is about to start na command. Yeah, binabad ko rin yan. So, hintay muna tayo ng mga tao. And then, siguro 8:40, that's when we're gonna start the news proper. When it comes to food, hindi ko pa alam. Hindi pa ako nabili ng food. Actually, check nga natin kung anong pagkain. Alam ko may sopas. That's one thing na sure ako na meron sa labas right now. Pakabili kaya muna, no? Parang late ng avatar ko ngayon. Did I shift this? Yeah. Dito tayo sa taas. Yeah. Okay lang yan, no? Hindi masyadong malaki, hindi masyadong maliit. Tamang-tama lang. So, for those who don't know, or yung those na bago lang sa stream, I am Muscle Cruz, Carabo Biker VTuber, ang primary Bulgarian, ang tagahanap ng mga tabloid level news. And this is yet another episode of that thing. So this happens every Tuesday, Thursday. Aside from tabloid news, syempre nag-feature din tayo ng mga VTubers. Minsan kinakancel natin sila. Minsan shoutout lang natin sila. Minsan both. So 1 minute na lang guys. 1 minute. Siguro mag-FP tayo mamaya pag video. Ito na yung alarm ko. There we go. Tumunog na si phone. That means it's time for us to get the news going. Ready na kayo? Okay, umpisa na natin. Asan ba yung Windows na lagi yan nakalabas yung Microsoft Word ko at yung slideshow. And for first news guys, of course, walang iba. For first news of the day, 80-year-old woman falls from the 6th floor of an apartment and she survived with no injuries. Imagine that. So according to my sources, an 80-year-old woman from Yekaterinburg, Russia, survived a 6-story fall after tumbling out of her apartment window while cleaning. She landed on the roof of a parked car, which absorbed the impact and then miraculously stood up and walked away. According to CCTV footage of the incident, which has gone viral, it shows that she crashed onto the vehicle before climbing down. She later asked a neighbor for help and was taken to a hospital for a checkup. Despite the dramatic fall, she suffered no major injuries. So, in this picture, you can see where she fell from, and dun sa kabila, you can see kung asan siya. Look at this. Look at that. that black blur dun sa screen. Yan, si Lola yan. And she hit the car. And then she got up, just like that. Tumayo lang siya. So yun, nagpatulong lang siya na tumayo saglit. Police confirmed that there was no foul play, just a tragic mishap due to carelessness. The car she landed on was visibly damaged. I wish I could show you the picture of the car, pero yeah, I saw sa video yung mismong kotse. It was damaged, like damage. But the woman herself, yung si Lola mismo, walang major injury. She was checked sa hospital. Siguro worst thing, siguro minor bumps lang. That's the worst that she got. But the car, you should have seen the other guy basically. So matibay si Lola. And yeah, just makes you wonder anong meron kay Lola na ano meron kay Lola I think she put all her points in vitality. Imagine having 80, you're 80 years old, you fall off a 6-foot floor, sixth floor, from the 6th floor, nahulog ka from your window. And then you just shrug it off. Like, siguro nahulog siya, kurva. I fell on the car. Ouch. And then, like, oy, tulungan mo akong tumayo. Imagine that. So she must be, ang theory ko dyan is, she drank a lot of milk. She's been drinking milk for 80 years. She don't need some milk because she always has enough of it. Kaya matibay yung mga buto-buto niya, ganun. Diba? Although the fact that she fell from the window by accident, I'm not sure what she was up to when she did that. Diba? Sana at 80 ganun tayo katibay, diba? Pero you know how it is when it comes to us. Yung iba, even at 40, just imagine just falling sa 6th floor, pagbagsak. Most of the people we know, pag nahulog from the 6th floor, usually you get more than a bit of bumps. Sometimes you just die outright. But this Lola Rasha, si Babushka, he just, I just fall from car. It not much. It only 6th floor. Why you have to be dead? So yeah, that is our first natin. So guys, always drink your milk para hindi tayo nai-injure pag nahuhulog from the 6th floor during our senior years, di ba? Andito na pala, ayan, ang mga tao na sa comment section. Welcome. Ito si Hebe Jebes, welcome. Habagat and Frankie Bunny, welcome to the stream, guys. Kumain na ba kayo? Yeah, we just started. That was just the first news, and of course there's more to come, of course. During senior years natin, we're gonna need Luna. Luna is already here. Hello Luna, welcome to the stream. And yeah, he redeemed the Southern Tagalog accent for about 5 minutes, so we're gonna talk like that pero English. How's that? Alright. So yeah, good morning guys. From this point on, I will be talking in Southern Tagalog accent, but I will also speak as much English as possible. Okay. So our next news is a bit of a tragedy. Ito this one, the rat hole is gonna be removed na. Aring rat hole na guys. Naglaho na siya dahil lang sa repairs. So let us read the news. Aring news source ko ay ito. According to my sources, Chicago's beloved rat hole, a sidewalk slab with an animal-shaped imprint, it has been removed by city crews after years of quirky fame and months of neighborhood complaints. This hole located in Roscoe Village. The mark was thought by some to be from a rat, or some others think this was created by a squirrel, and it has become a low-key tourist attraction after it went viral in January. Pero it has been around for decades. It's just recently that it got very famous. So neighbors grew frustrated with the constant foot traffic, noise, and offerings left by the visitors. City officials ultimately deemed the sidewalk damaged and remove it, placing the slab in storage while deciding its future. And then the spot where it was before, the fresh concrete has since replaced it, and the neighborhood returns to quiet. So basically, this has become a tourist attraction. Unfortunately, you know how it is when it comes to tourists. They are always rowdy when it comes to things like this, especially if especially if a spot became famous because of the memes. Remember recently there was a trend, this reminds me, there was a trend recently, di ba, when people are watching the Minecraft movie, and then when the Jack Black says, ay, chicken jockey. Then of course the ironic crowd, they become, oh my god, I will throw my popcorn here, I will flip out in the cinema. Ay, pagkagulo. Pag ako yung naandun sa cinema, may gumawa ng ganun, baka ako'y makasakit ng tao doon. Literal, oo. Pag naandun ako, sigurado, nako, mapapakaway ako pag may nagaganon sa akin. Imagine you are in this neighborhood, 'di ba? You're having your peaceful time, then all of a sudden your neighborhood becomes very noisy because there are a lot of tourists here. Like, oh my god, oh look at this butas, it is shaped like a rat. I'm gonna take selfie, I'm gonna do, I don't know what people do as a tourist. I should go out more, I should tour some more, guys. Labas tayo minsan. We go out minsan. We don't go out more. I don't know what tourists do that much. Pero yeah, rip in pepperonis sa rat hole. And for something na let's move from something na medyo nakakalungkot to something na medyo weird. Let's go from something sad to something a bit more weird. And these are, guys, you know how sa VTubing community, in the VTubing community, or actually in VTubing community in general, you know how it is that there are thirst traps and stuff. Well, that thing won't fly for in our next news, kasi on our when it comes to our next news, because the next news is, there we go, these are the least thirstiest goats probably in the world. So, hindi uubra yung mga ungol streamers dito sa mga to. Alright. So these are the most sigma goats there are in the world. So, let's see. Wait, let me just check my screen kung tama yung mic ko. Hello, rinig niyo ako. Alright. Hello, parang nawala. Hello, rinig niyo. Then no. Hindi uubra yung, the ungol streamers won't work here. The thirst traps, the horny posting, this is not gonna work for this, guys, because these are the least thirstiest goats in the world. Wolves, welcome to the stream you just got here. Yes, they are indeed goated. And scientists are puzzled by a herd of goats that thrived for over 250 years on Santa Barbara Island in Brazil. So, this is an isolated island in Brazil, and despite no known freshwater source, they still thrived for hundreds of years, 250 years without access to fresh water. And they're fine. They're not they're not dying of thirst. Diba? And the environment there is dry, but it's fine. They have flourished, actually. And these goats aren't native, by the way. These are just regular goats. They got left there by the colonizers. And up to now, they're still there. They're even giving birth to twins. They have a high instance of twin birth. And yeah, scientists have never seen them drink water. That's the thing. They have never drank water. They're like me. in a but I don't know. Yeah, parang ako, farmer always complains I don't drink enough water. So yeah, anyway. Um, so there are theories on how these not so thirsty goats survive. Some suspect they may have adapted to seawater, or some believe that the plants that are there have enough water that that's where they get their hydration enough. So when these goats stream, you don't need a hydrate redeem. These are one of the few Twitch. If they started streaming on Twitch, they will not have a hydrate redeem. And because of this, the researchers are now studying them to uncover the secret of their resilience, insights that could aid climate adaptation efforts. So yeah, walang thirst trap, walang ano, they're not thirsty at all. So you have to get their subs by a different way. I'm not sure how. So if you're a type of streamer that survives on that, this goat should not be your audiences, because you won't get any from them. They're gonna like, huh, I don't need that. I'm just gonna chomp on some wet grass or something. They're damo-damo lang. Puro kusa lang sila, puro kusa. Pero 'di ba, sana ganito rin tayo, hindi natin kailangan masyado ng tubig, lalo na ngayon tumataas ang presyo ng tubig. Tapos ano tawag dito? Like, I mean, if they survive on seawater, can see that. Kasi remember how some, di ba, goats like salt then? They're like, maybe they like seawater because it's 2-in-1. You don't have to lick the salt, you just have to drink it. But then again, sabi nga ng scientists wala pa silang nakikitang ganun eh. They haven't seen the goats drink at all. Or maybe they absorb the water through their skin. I don't know. It's just a wild idea. So next natin na news, of course, is what's this? Oh my god, it's the widescreen, guys. That means it's time, guys. It is time for another. Ano nga may para na? Anong time ngayon? Yeah. It's time for another nababasag na balita or breaking news. Diba? Wasak. Parang puso ni Nasty Mac Edition. At ano ba? Ano ba ang breaking news natin? Well, magandang tanong yan, Robert. That's a good question, Robert. Basically, we have something important to say. And that is... Okay. Magugulat kayo dito, guys. But yeah, there is another Carabao VTuber sighting recently. It's as recent as yesterday, actually. So the story about this is there's this VTuber named Caro the Carabao, Karo, and Caro is another PH VTuber. And they're also streaming on Twitch, guys. Look for Caro the Carabao. And they play games and they draw a lot of stuff. And they will soon be in a collab with the other Carabao VTubers like Bemi, like Alice, like Bubu, and me. So there's 5 of us now. At the moment there are 5. How about 5? About 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 of us right now. 4 Carabao VTubers. So that's you know, if I get enough time to put up a collab, it's gonna be like enough for an entire party of Phasmophobia or Repo or Lethal Company, you know, stuff like that. Pero guys, for now, let's be aware of this Carabao VTuber. Like, type her stuff. I forgot to type her Twitch channel here, but yeah, her name is Caro with a Karo. Caro the Carabao. Kasi I'm not sure if Bao is currently active, pero at one point there were 7 of us. So that would be Jose, Bubu, Bemi, Alice, me, Bao, and Jose. Did I say Jose already? Ali, but Ali was gone. Jose's gone. I'm not sure if Bao if Bao is still active. Also, one more thing that I want to know is if this Carabao based in the PH. Because funny enough, guys, for the longest time with all the Carabao VTubers out there, all of them are Filipino, but I'm the only one in the PH. Well, and then recently I found out Bemi is still PH based, but she's also gonna be gone soon. She's gonna be moving overseas, so hopefully Caro is also PH based, because I'm tired of being the only PH based Carabao PH VTuber in the Philippines right now. Pero yeah, the good thing is, yeah, all five Carabao are active right now. All four Carabao are active right now, and then this is the fifth one. So yeah, there is another, guys. Once again, Caro the Carabao. Check them out on their Twitch and their Twitters. I think Caro Arts on Twitter, if I'm not mistaken. Or Caro Draws. Hold on, let me just check actually. Bakit ba tayo nanguhula? Nandito naman siya. Let me check my Twitters. Where's my followers list? I don't know how to navigate. I don't know how to navigate properly. Okay, click my profile, click following. Oh, Caroline Arts at type nga natin dito. At Caroline Arts. Siyempre, pagdating sa, there we go. Look for her on her Twitters, and then from there check out her Twitch, I guess. May card siya doon, may YouTube channel siya doon. So yeah, that's her. That's our new Carabao friend VTuber thingy. Right? Alright. So you know about the news, and of course, when it comes to news like this, always, guys, always like and share if you crave. Also, eto na si Layton. Layton, welcome to the stream. We have a lot in store. Well, not really. We have half of the news in store right now, but it's fine because it's an episode of Bullgar. Also, the VOD is gonna be up later today for those who are curious. So let's go back to our regular programming. So remember when earlier we talked about the goats that survive on near zero water? That just shows how weak humans are. Because, guys, our next news is, yeah, so holy water causes a cholera outbreak in Germany and UK. So yeah, so we came from goats that survive on zero water to people getting sick because of water. So yeah, so how did that happen? What happened there? Well, yeah, this is cursed water. Yeah, that's unholy water. It needs to be purified by aqua, preferably. Yeah, so ano story nito? Well, at least 7 people were affected by this cholera causing by this unholy water. So at least 7 cholera cases in the Germanys and the UKs. They have been traced to a contaminated holy well in Ethiopia. So that's where the water came from. European health officials reported that the affected individuals had recently visited Bermel Georgis. Tama ba? Or if some, I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's Bermel Georgis. It's a sacred, or Georges, I don't know, a sacred site in Ethiopia's Kara district, where pilgrims drink and wash with the water for its supposed healing properties. Did they just straight up drink the water? Good thing that you asked, Lay. That's a good question. According to the news, several travelers brought the holy water home and they shared it leading to symptoms of cholera, which include vomiting and, firing off both ends, so to speak. Sorry sa mga nagbe-breakfast there. Shortly after and then they sent the water to the lab, and it tested positive for Vibrio cholera, which is the bacteria responsible for the disease. And that is why we stick to mineral water and distilled water, guys. Pero, I'm pretty sure some of the people there who drank the water from the well probably thought that, the sickness that came from that, the cholera thing that caused them to fire off both ends. Maybe they're just thinking, oh, this must be a sign that the holy water is purging my body of impurities and all that stuff. I don't know, maybe. I'm not really sure. But yeah, so for those who are into a pilgrimage or stuff like that, please do not try to drink the water. Do not try to drink water from unconfirmed sources. No matter how holy that thing is. Did you know that cholera was considered a deadly communicable disease? Well, apparently it's also a deadly communion disease because, well, it is what it is, guys. Basically, just at least boil the holy water or something. Undertakers were instructed to burn the water. So it's the same as the typhoid fever. Yeah, di ba pag typhoid, tapos back in the day, don't they burn corpses for typhoid as well? And of course, the Black Death, the what you call this, the bubonic plague, something like that. Pero is cholera, I mean, it's an outbreak, pero mostly because they spread the holy water around. So is this a case of just they just thought cholera was spread from person to person? Yeah, typhoid and black plague, yes. But I can't imagine how cholera spreads from body to body. But I get how it would spread through the water supply. Is this a case of lack of medical knowledge back then? Or is cholera really like transferable from person to person? Contaminated water. Okay. So imagine like, oh shit, we kind of cremated this guy. We thought, yeah, if you have cholera, no, and then you touch the food, and also if you don't have, I guess, yeah, personal hygiene isn't really top tier back in the day, so I can see how cholera would easily spread. He didn't have a treatment back then for dysentery. Oh my god, that is so tragic. But yeah, I'm pretty sure back in the day someone was like, oh, I drank from this well and start firing from both ends. And that is a sign that my sins and my heavy burdens in my life, they're being flushed away by the holy water. And that means, it's working basically. I'm pretty sure someone was thinking that way. The more you know. And what if plot twist, that was actually the selling point of that water? Hey, this water is so holy, it will purge your body and more. But yeah, that water really needs to be purified or stuff. And that is also a big lesson, guys. Do not take holy water to you overseas. Baka may expiry date siya or something. Even worse, I mean, it's just cholera. I mean, in this day and age, I'm pretty sure cholera is treatable. What if it's carrying something else, like some brain-eating fungus or the bacteria stuff like that gets to your brain? That's even more difficult to treat, right? So yeah, guys, friendly reminder: do not take holy water, especially if it's known to have purging properties. It might be purging you in a different way. Yeah, prions, yeah, something like that. So yeah, and that is basically more reason why the not so thirsty goats are the goats. And well, speaking of animals, speaking of goats and stuff, it reminds me of a farm animal related news. And well, this is actually cute and tragic. Use rin yung mga purifying water sa entrance ng mga shrine dito sa Japan. Hindi ako nagmumumog doon. Oh yeah, the one with the ladle. Is that it? The one with the bamboo ladles? Appliance is more contaminated. I see. And sabi ni Wax, yeah, the one with the stuff like, yeah, it's true. That one's also a danger. Ang idea ko is like, the main reason why many locals do that is like, siguro sanay na yung katawan nila sa ganun. You know how it is when you move to a different country, almost everything will screw with your stomach, even though the locals there are used to the thing. So their gut flora has adjusted. Their immune systems have already like you know, they're like, this is local stuff, so we're fine with this. But for tourists, you have to be very careful with what you're eating. Of course, I wouldn't know what I'm saying because I'm not that much of a tourist. I'm mostly a stay-at-home guy. I'm a stay-at-farm Carabao, and the only time I go out is when we go to the beach. Yeah, to fish. But we're still a local where we go. We haven't gone overseas. Maybe I should. Anyway. Let's go to our next news. So our next news is I'm not sure if this is wholesome and tragic at the same time, guys. And this is, of course, this one. Look at this. This man has been evicted from the apartment, from his apartment twice already in a year. Yeah. Because of his pet. So he got ano that was unfair. Sabi siguro ng landlord, guys, pwede po ang pets, guys. Wala po tayong no pets allowed policy. And it's like, ganun ha. So he just got a pet buffalo. And then he got evicted. So maybe he's screaming in dyan, akala ko ba, guys, okay lang ang pets dito. Then he just hauls in like this pet buffalo. So according to the news, guys, this man, he is in China, has been evicted twice this year already, and it's just April, guys. Oh, it's just May. Has been evicted twice this year for keeping a highly unusual apartment pet. It's a black buffalo calf named Bull Demon King. This is Gyumao, guys. So Mr. Chen, a 30-year-old former boxer, says he chose the calf over a dog as a daily reminder to work hard but not become a workhorse. That is a weird reasoning, but you know what? We'll take it. We'll take that excuse. So despite online criticism, Shen insists his love for the buffalo is real and not a publicity stunt, pointing out that no one gets evicted twice just for attention. While the calf is gentle, Mr. Chen admits cleaning up after it in a city apartment is tough. Of course, it's gonna be a city apartment. Still, he is committed to finding a home for both of them. Have you considered going rural when it comes to stuff like this? Because, let's face it, it's a city apartment. It already smells enough, you know. Even if you neglect it for like half a week, that's gonna start smelling. Imagine, tapos lalagyan mo pa ng buffalo. And I like how he named the thing the Bull Demon King. Although the thought crossed my mind, paano kaya mag-alaga ng malaking beast of burden? I don't know. I feel like that's an interesting thing to do, like much later in life. Especially pag yung bahay mo malaki naman yung bakuran, di ba? I'd take care of, you know, like if I have the facilities, I'd take care of a Carabao, not gonna lie. I'm gonna take care of my own. Yeah, but the goat is fine for me. Like we draw our line at goats because goats are fine. They produce milk. They They can produce meat, but we're not gonna kill our own goats. Usually, mostly for the milk or just mostly for the company. Goats are okay. When they're kind of dumb-ish. Finally, I didn't miss today's Bullgar. Welcome Ryan, welcome Doc Rai. It's another familiar name. How are you doing? As you can see, medyo mababa pa boses ko kasi I haven't drank anything since I woke up. I was supposed to get some coffee, but I had to. The show has to go on. So yeah. So hopefully he finds a home. Hopefully also outdoors, because that's gonna be dangerous. Okay, thank you for the high rate redeem. Wolves. Hold on. Let me just get a glass of water. And by glass, I mean like a glass bottle. Hold on. So this episode of Bullgar, guys, is brought to you by
Pat.
Maynilad, I guess. I'm not sure. by Tubig. It doesn't have a taste, and it's supposed to not have a taste. It's water. Tap water, to be exact. It's tap water. This episode is brought to you by Tap Water. Came from the tap. Not holy water. I wish I was one of those goats earlier. Anyway, so yeah. So that is the fourth news for today, and that means it's gonna be time for news number 5. And as always, news number 5 is about Florida Man. So Florida Man, guys, are the world's best superhero, friend of no friend, enemy of no enemy. He's the craziest guy there is. He's out of his mind, according to people. But of course, it's just us not knowing his mysterious ways. So this is news about Florida Man. And for this episode, we are gonna cover Florida Man wrestles alligator. Okay. Florida Man is our equivalent of the My Hero Academia universe in our Green Earth. True. And according to our sources, in a true Florida moment, a barefoot Florida Man became the hero of the day when he stepped in to help wrangle a massive alligator on I-295 intersection in Jacksonville, Florida. So the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office shared the video where you can see Florida Man. He was wearing his standard Florida Man superhero outfit, which is basically camo jorts, tapos no shoes. He just arrived. He arrived just as authorities were working to control the gator. So the police were already fighting the wrestler. He was already fighting the alligator. Or the police were already dealing with the alligator, but they were having trouble, and that is when Florida Man stepped in. With the calm of a seasoned professional, he swiftly used a catch pole to pull the alligator off the busy road with a little help from a Florida Fish and Wildlife officer. And the whole event was captured on video, but I didn't put the video here because we're here to protect Florida Man's privacy. But the whole event was captured on video with one person in the background saying "never in my wildest dreams" as Florida Man flashed a wide grin. So he did it. He didn't just do it effectively. Florida Man wrestled the alligator with a smile. It's like, hey, don't worry guys, Florida Man got this. So he's known as a gator wrangling legend. Florida Man is not a stranger to this kind of wild encounter. He actually has a dedicated following of over 367,000 fans on Instagram. And the sheriff's office summed it up best. It's just another totally normal day in the Sunshine State. So yeah, so that is the tame news, but the tame version of the news. But actually, I was there. I saw it with my own 2 eyes and my own 2 horns and my one single mohawk. I saw it What they didn't say in the news was that Florida Man won by executing a 5-knuckle shuffle followed by an attitude adjustment. And then, for good measure, after the pain, he also pulled off a tombstone from the top rope onto the concrete outside the ring below. And that was the end of the alligator's reign. And he proceeded to take the belt. He won the championship for Florida World Wrestling. He's now the World Florida Champion. So congratulations, congratulations to Florida Man for winning the championship from the alligator thingy. And of course, just like every other Florida Man fan, we owe that just proves our belief that Florida Man is indeed the best boy in the whole wide world, diba? And that is all for our news. Yeah, and that means there's another section of Bullgar, and that also means I have to kill the music for a bit. Let's kill the music for a bit, and let's change it up a bit. Let me know if you can hear this, okay? I'm not sure if you guys can hear this because we're playing this music because it's time, guys, to remember the fallen. Yes, today we are gonna be talking about the people that died today. Yes, we can hear. You can hear it? Okay, good. Tanggalin muna natin yung music natin na isa because this is serious business, guys. It pain, guys. It pain to the highest level. Hinaan natin ng konti ito para hindi tayo ma-copyright. Yeah. So we are here gathered today to pray for the figuratively departed. And yeah, for those who don't know, we also remember those who has passed on, metaphorically. For those who have died, or for those who have basically ate it. Masyado yata malakas yung music on my end. Hinaan ko lang. Yeah, there we go. Ang first natin na ipaglalamay, of course, ay walang iba kundi si Alona Minami. Alona, kung nasaan ka man, a friend, a fish, a patis, yeah, we kind of we kind of remember you from your very successful career as a PH VTuber. Rest in patis. Yes, rest in patis. Paano ko ba i-explain to, guys? Yeah, unfortunately, I also have a record of their demise, and this was the cause of her death. There we go. According to this tweet, sabi nga niya, in her own words, I'll just quote The Departed. Sabi niya, "Oh my God, my phone just did something really stupid, and I'm so embarrassed. I want to melt away from the world." So I was randomly browsing reels on my feed and saw my ex's post going to a vacation with their new partner. Then my mom called. For some reason, I fumbled my phone and answered the call, only to learn later that I accidentally sent a crying reaction to my ex's reel. And then the ex chatted him. The ex chatted Alona. So yeah, that will definitely do it, guys. So Alona, friend, fish, patish. All we can say is that wherever you are, damn. And of course, as always, guys. Oh, by the way, ito pala. So now there's by the way, there's also a selling Samsung Galaxy S24 FE. Just 1 month use. Reason for selling, nagre-react sa stories, reels ng ex ko kahit wala akong ginagawa, guys. So, yeah. Don't, hit them up. Okay, back to the sad stuff, guys. Let's go. Alona, we are sending our thoughts and prayers. Guys, thoughts and prayers for Alona Minami. Rest in pepperonis. See you in some other episode of Bullgar in the future. Alright. And hindi pa po tapos, guys. There's still more tragedies in the PHV tubing community. Actually, nobo na ako. My throat is my throat is like seizing up. It's because I'm so sad, guys. Very, very sad. So for the next one that we have to pray for, guys, it's Doshi. Doshi, oh my god, my friend, my e-boy, my rat. E-boy, rat, simple lang pero rat. So Doshi is also part of this episode's obituary section because of this tweet. This is actually a retroactive obituary, guys. So this is over a year ago. Doshi tweeted like, who orders Burger King at 3 a.m. And he was like he took the chance to ask a question that nobody dared ask. And despite this brave act, he got burned. He got gut. And none other than Burger King responded to this tweet, and it was like, your mom. That's right, guys. On the fateful day of April 24, 2020. Oh, this is like, yeah. He got your mom. Doshi got your mom on that fateful year, of that fateful month, of that fateful day, of that fateful time. He got your mommed by the Burger King. So Doshi, wherever you are, we're always wondering if after all that time, have you yourself ordered burger at 3 a.m. in the morning? We will never know, guys. We will never know. Unless he tells us. So Doshi, once you review this VOD, please respond to us. Igalaw ang baso, guys. Move the glass. Doshi, wherever you are. Tell us, have you eaten burger ordered at 3 a.m.? So Doshi, as with other people that have departed, it is with our whole sympathies and our absolute sincerity that we send our thoughts and prayers. Yeah. Hold on, guys. I need a minute. I have to recollect my thoughts because I'm so sad. Yeah. Do I have a toggle for this? I think I have a toggle for this. Oh, that is not now. wrong toggle, guys. Nope, not that one. Nope, not it. There we go. There's my sad face. That's not my sad face. That's my high face. Never mind. Actually, let's not have that toggle anymore. Yeah, let's just be sad. my Live 2D model has a toggle like that. I just don't know because I haven't used that in a long while. Anyway, yeah, that's also sad in a way. Let's continue our obituary services, guys. There are still more things that we have to pray for because this is indeed a tragic time of the day. And our next one is luncheon meat, guys. Yes, true. We're praying for for luncheon meat. Ulam, palaman, papak. Everyone, I believe I speak for everyone when I say that luncheon meat has been a part of our daily lives for a very long time. Those lonely afternoons, those hungry mornings, and sometimes even during evenings. Actually, now I'm getting hungry. Anyway, yeah. So we're also praying for luncheon meat because I found out recently, guys, that one of our friends, Lomi, shared this tragedy. And Lomi was asking, bakit daw ang lungkot ng laman ng luncheon meat ngayon, guys? This is the state of luncheon meat in the, right now, guys. Look at it. It's just, I can't even look at it right now. I say look at it, but I can't really bear to look at how bad things are right now. Look at lunch. The luncheon meat is now snacky on me. It's not even lunch, it's just a snack right now. No, it's not spoiled. It's just that there's not enough to fill the can anymore. Remember when you open the can and it's like to the brim, like it's so packed that when you open the can, it's actually like there's barely any space. And now when you open luncheon meat, it's that. Oh my god. So I feel so sorry for people who are buying luncheon meat right now. That's a bad gacharol. If that's the equivalent of having a bad gacharol. But yeah. So luncheon meat, palaman, ulam, papak. Sending you our thoughts and prayers as well. So, yeah. It is indeed very, very sad. Next natin, guys, of course. Di pa tayo tapos. We're also mourning for Stylo Medeiros, wherever you are. We are also in mourning. We're sending our sympathies. Of course, Stylo is also a friend. He's a boozy, woogie, bang bang. And yeah, this one is also tragic because so I found out recently that Stylo was mysteriously drained. Yeah, that's what happened. He basically suffered from a case of dehydration, and after investigation, I found out that this may just be coincidence, but a certain person or a certain ex VTuber also posted this tweet. So I think we have been able to find. I think we were able to find the reason for Boozy's near demise, guys, and I believe this is it. So, Boozy, wherever you are, you poor drained person. Well, we interrupt that because we're gonna switch up the music for a bit. because we have to segue to this section. Jin Miri, wherever you are, Red Hot Chili Dragon, for the crime of reckless transfer of fluids resulting in borderline boozicide, you are cancelled. That's right, guys. Jin Miri has been cancelled, guys. So spreading awareness, guys, is just putting it out there. You know, mag-ingat po kayo, guys, especially during summer. Oh my goodness, I can't even look at her right now. See, yeah. Let's tilt my avatar this way. There we go. Now I'm not looking at her. Actually, I'm still looking at her from the OBS. This is difficult. But anyway, yeah, Jin Miri, you think you're done, but no, you just got dead by Boozy. But let's not get to the details of that. Next part of the show, of course, is shoutouts, and oh boy, we do have a lot of shoutouts today. And well, where do we even start? Well, tingnan natin. Let's see. So according to my list of shoutouts, there has been a lot of things that's been going on, that's been posted on Twitter for the past week, and actually just the past 2 or 3 days. And our first shoutout, of course, is none other than Magindara, Maya Magindara from Balangay Live. I think Gen 1 Marahuyo. Yeah. So taga Marahuyo si Magindara. Yeah, she just got 900 Twitch followers and she doesn't know what to do. Guys, give her ideas. And also congratulate her for reaching the 900 follower milestone. Malapit na rin tayo dyan sa 900 follower milestone. Mga 300 na lang. Little under 300. Yeah. So for those who haven't followed Magindara's Twitch, it's here. It's Magindara VP, 906 followers. So, like I said, congratulations. We have been following Magindara for quite some time now, for several years. And, you know, seeing other VTubers grow, it's always a good thing. Nice. All right. Next natin is, hold on. Let me just, hoo-ha! There we go. Okay, can we... There we go. Next natin sa shoutout, of course, aside from Magindara, we also have Big B's Gaming Hand. So, Big B! Big B, minsan nanonood rin dito yan. So, he was asking, guys, if anyone wants to play a train game with Big B, because he loves trains, and Green Tile Games, a game developer, they are looking for streamers and creators of varying sizes to send some codes to. If you know someone you'd like to see play Locomoto, spread the word and point them our way. So, yeah, check out Green Tile Games and look for that tweet. Don't have the link to that tweet. I'm not allowed to I think I'm not allowed to send links to a Twitch chat. Not sure. But yeah, if you know someone that you want to play like video game trains, Locomoto is out. And also, tell them to contact Big B's Gaming Hand. Yeah, tell them to contact Big B's Gaming Hand, and you know, he wants to play the train game with you guys. I'd play it, but I don't have the drive space. I'm still waiting for my new hard drive to come. Pero pag dumating yun, maybe in the future. I'm not that much into trains, but I can see the charm of like railroad tycoons and stuff like that. Yep. So yeah, like I said, Locomoto is out now. Codes are up for grabs. Feel free to hit up Big B and hit up Green Tile Games. Next natin na announcement, of course, si Maji, also from Balangay, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Balangay Gen 1 Marahuyo. She has balloons. This was yesterday or was 2 days ago? No, this was yesterday. So belated balloon day to Maji. Welcome. Yeah, belated. Welcome to the shout out section of Bullgar, by the way, kung i-review mo yung bot. Yeah, Maji is also part of Balangay, And yeah, just go to her channel as well. Follow nyo na rin. Isabay nyo na rin kay Magindara, di ba? I'm not sure pang ilang balloon day. Is balloon day like a Twitter thing or is it a personal birthday thing? I'm not sure actually, because I've had the balloon day before, but I didn't I thought it was just a random effect, but yeah, I didn't realize it coincided with my birthday. Yeah, happy birthday to Maji, or happy balloon day to Maji, because I'm really not sure what the balloons are for. And of course, subscribe to her as well. Let's make Balangay grow. And sama mo na rin sina BP tsaka sina sina Mion, di ba? Alright, so after that, we also have Shiori. So Shiori celebrated her membership stream, yes, the day before. Actually, I was supposed to I was supposed to do this shout out on a previous episode of Bullgar, pero I'm not sure, balay mo may cancel, di ba? Sayang naman papunta ito. So yeah, sabi niya yesterday, thanks for celebrating with her last night and for all the super chats. Memberships will be open on her next YouTube stream. And because of you guys, Shiori now has a name for overseas supporters, and now she has a cursed fan art of herself. So yeah, congratulations Shiori for your milestone. And one day kami rin, one day ako rin, I'll have something like that, but hopefully not a cursed fan art. That's hopefully not a cursed fan art, but yeah, I'll get there too someday. Wait for us, guys. Congratulations to Doc Shiori. And next natin naman is si Rora. Naku, si Rora, suki na naman, oh. Again, she gets another shout out because she has a new cover out. It's Rocky by Mikito P, and she did this cover with Elishay. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Elishay VT. But yeah, the YouTube link is out, so just go to her Rora VT Twitter, or if you already follow her on Twitch, I don't know, check her socials there. Go to her YouTube and watch this. The more views that video has, the more the algorithm will be friendly towards it. It's gonna spread, and then you're gonna get more views. We're basically helping other page VTubers grow. Kasi ganun tayo dito sa Bullgar, wholesome tayo. Hindi tayo nangahatak pababa, diba? Next natin na shoutout, of course, si Watagiwa. Watagiwa has opened her commissions for the Squeak Doodles, $5 each. That's how many pesos that? A lot of pesos, not too much, just enough amount of pesos for a for a very quick, very cute sketch. I got my own sketch as well as the rest of Team Bonak. But yeah, if you know someone who wants something cute na art of themselves, contact the door kicker. She's gonna draw you something nice. Very, very good job. Yeah, I almost went from say, yeah, anyone please commission her. She does a very, very good job making commission arts. And let's not go there. And yeah, I can vouch for her. She actually does a lot of good art. She has done, I think at least 1/4 of my fan arts came from Watage herself. If I check my archives, so you'll also see some of her art featured in the starting screen of my streams and the non-Bullgar streams. Yeah, so yeah, hit her up. Also, if you commission her, it's a win-win. She gets paid, you get this good art, diba? And then she's gonna have no excuse to buy an extra hard drive so you can play more games with me and the rest of Team Bon. So yeah, next natin na shoutout. Ang dami nating shoutout ngayon, guys. So our next shoutout is this one. This one's actually mysterious. So Tala has a special yesterday I saw this tweet. It says special announcement tomorrow, so that means there's a special announcement today. And it's related to her Twitch channel, if I'm not mistaken. So for those who are curious, check out her Twitter at @TalaVT. Let's find out together what's up, diba? Wala pa ngayon, it's too early pa, pero I'm pretty sure she's gonna tweet something later today. So keep an eye out for that. And Tala is also a good artist. I saw her art style, very distinct actually. So yeah, definitely follow her as well. Next shoutout natin is, okay, this one has video. Let's kill this one first. So this is a collab. This is something that Baron M. Freyer from Unhinged posted. Let's give this a listen, shall we? Okay, taasan natin ng konti yung desktop audio. There we go. Actually, taasan natin ganyan. So this is a video. He released this sometime earlier. But yeah, this is worth a shout out at least.
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through.
To make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometimes, I wanna spend some time with you. Just the two of us.
We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
Yeah, just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I, yeah.
Galing naman nun, di ba, guys? That is awesome. I wish I sang as good as that as those two. But yeah, that was a collab from Rika Yamano and Baron M. Freyer. Baron M. Freyer, sorry, the Fryer. But yeah, so Baron frequently releases stuff like that. Usually sa Twitter niya tsaka sa YouTube. So definitely give him a follow. He's also a good DM. Also an unhinged VTuber. So whatever goes with that as well. Very 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 good friend of ours. Wherever you are, Baron. You know, if you found a search of people from Bullgar, don't I sent them your way, but don't blame me. You guys, you're good at singing, so blame your own talent for being mobbed by people who saw this video in Bullgar. Baron turned into a friar. I mean, he's a devil, so I'm pretty sure the hellfire, makes it still makes sense because he's a devil, and devils work with fire and stuff. So he can also be a friar, I guess. And deep fryer, air fryer. Soul fryer. That's why he is, because how souls in hell get fried, and they. I don't know where I was going with that punchline. Anyway, yep, follow Baron Freyer. Maybe follow Rika Yamano na. I'm not sure if Rika Yamano is a PH VTuber. I mostly did the shoutout for Baron. But, also follow Rika Yamano. If you can see, sweet voice. Very nice. And, keep an eye out for more of Baron's covers. And cursed content. He also posts those cursed clips, cursed gameplay clips as well. Yeah, next natin na shoutout is... Hey, wait! Tapos na yan! There we go. So, next one is Matsuri. Matsuri in Manila is a thing, and it's a payday sale. There's a general admission, 100 pesos. VIP access is 900 pesos. Promo runs until May 1, 2025. So, the event is gonna be in May 10 and May 11. So this is Saturday and Sunday. I believe this is next week, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, let me just check my calendar. Yeah, this is next week na pala, guys. And this will take place in Malate, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Matsuri in Manila is gonna be the venue is gonna be Rizal Park, Rojas Boulevard, Malate, Manila. Yeah. So this is organized by Otakute and supported by the Japan Foundation in Manila. So if you want to go there, experience some Japanese style Matsuri. It's a semi-outdoor. There's gonna be a lot of guests there. There're gonna be cosplayers. I believe there's gonna be a VA there, a famous VA as well. Some musicians as well. Basically, if you are a weeb, or you just want to experience some Japanese culture, there we go. Matsuri in Manila is in May 10 and 11. And there's a payday sale happening right now if you guys want to So I guess VIP access is event access, front stage access, rest area tent access, and sponsored goods. This was relayed to me by none other than Clovis. Just Clovis VT, who also recently celebrated the Balloon Day or something like that, because you can see the balloons on my tweet. So sabi niya, hey, Marcel, can you feature this in Bulgar? And I was like, hell yeah, we can feature that in Bulgar. That's what this shoutout section is all about, guys. Next natin. Wait, nagpa-play na ba music ko? Okay, good. Does Baron understand Tagalog? Hells yeah, he understands Tagalog. He's also a PH VTuber like us. Actually, Baron Freyer is one of the first PH VTubers that I've had the pleasure of of getting to know. But yeah, this guy he's been around. They mostly speak in English, of course, because they're reaching out to an international audience. But yeah, they are one of the Filipino VTubers that I have known for years. Actually, we've known each other for almost half a decade already. Yeah, ganun na tayo katagal dito sa community. Alright, next shoutout natin, of course. This one is for this weekend. Thank you for supporting Moomin Worldwide. So this is from Moomin Worldwide. Due to a technical glitch that caused the ad to run only the first half of the material, we are happy to announce that we are getting a rerun on May 3, 2025. That is this Saturday for free. So this rerun will include the full 30-second material expected to start at 6 p.m. until 12 a.m. the next day. So yung sa MOA, remember the globe thing there? So from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. that globe will be showing Holo EN advertisement. So for those who missed it the first time around, you can make a pilgrimage to MOA and enjoy the ads. So yeah, definitely check that out. So how to get to MOA? I'm not sure about you guys. I take my car, so we can just grab the thing, I guess. I forgot how to commute to MOA already. I always just bring my own vehicle there. But yeah, so if you are a Holo EN fan and if you are that dedicated to the craft, go to MOA. Go on the pilgrimage to MOA for Saturday and enjoy the lights. Especially gabi, no? It's gonna bring out the colors. Napakakulay ng models ng Holo EN. Next natin is once again, Sabi. Sunod ang feature ni Sabi sa shoutouts. So, Sabi is opening her summer sale. First 3 slots are 50% off, and after that, 30% off. Everyone who grabs a commission gets entered into a raffle for a free Your Character Here art. And the YCH could be a Repo model, a Labubo model, a Palico, a Wiggler, or a Bamboo. So yeah, if you guys want if you guys want something drawn and you want some bonus on top of it, Sabi is having a sale. I think the sale is still going on. Yeah, the summer sale is still going on. So yeah, hit it up. Hit that sale up. Get some good art drawn. And yeah, tag nyo na lang siya siguro pag ipopost nyo. Art by Sabi. Always credit your artists, guys. And do not monopolize them. You know what you guys are. You know what I'm talking about, guys, right? All right. Pabili po kesong puti. Charis, good morning. Hi, Miri. Welcome to the stream where we're just wholesome stuff and don't tell her, guys. Okay, it's just nothing happened. Yeah, totally nothing happened. You wouldn't be able to see it anyway in the VOD later when everything's over. Yeah, anyway, okay, let's go to our this is one of very important shout outs. Also, before that, shout out Jin Miri, welcome to the stream. Welcome Red Hot Chili Dragon. How are you doing? And yeah, we are here for this. This one is a very important announcement. So si Shichide, the GOAT VTuber. She is gonna be going on a hiatus. And sabi nga dito, hello Shichimkins. Shichide will be on an indefinite hiatus. We don't know when she's gonna be back. But yeah, it's gonna be a temporary goodbye. So starting from May 13, she's gonna stop her streaming activities because she is due to give birth from May 13 onward. So that's the expected delivery date of the baby goat. Yes, the baby goat singer, also known as the kid. Yeah, she's gonna have a kid in both meanings, diba? Yeah, she's still gonna be active on Twitter and Discord, and she will still send you updates. Once the baby is there, and this is her first time being a parent, so yeah, I can understand why you want to take some time off the other things and prioritize your kid, of course, diba? So I'm not sure when she'll be back. It could be more than a year. Especially this is a very, very big change in your activities. Kid is a big deal, kind of. I mean, a kid is small, but it's a big deal. You know where I'm going with that. So yeah, she would want to thank her Shichimkins for being loving and a supportive community. She's thanking you guys for the 3 years. Ako rin, part din ako ng Shichimkin community. Thank you for the 3 years that we spent together. Sabi niya, thank you for letting her sing for you and watching her play whatever game she wants, even though she sucks at it. Not necessarily. I've seen people do worse. And she'll never forget us, and she will miss us. That's a good thing. And P.S. she will release a schedule and try her best to stream before May 13, and she will be having her first convention performance this year. And she's hoping that you come watch and cheer for her, diba? So that is why it takes a big deal to have a kid. It takes guts and conscious decision to raise your kid properly. And that is why Shichi is the GOAT. The GOAT. That's why she's the GOAT. And I believe that is all for today, guys. That's all the shoutouts. Ang daming shoutout natin. So just probably gonna be more because there's like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's like 4 days of me collecting tweets. She's the GOAT, literally, through Aries A. And yeah, that is it for this episode of Bullgar. There's gonna be another episode of Bullgar on Tuesday. Tuesday, 8:30 a.m. rin, just to make sure so that we don't interfere with my breakfast time, because we eat breakfast around 10:30 because work starts at 11. Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. Will we have enough people to cancel? I'm not sure, but like I said before, guys, if you want someone featured, if you want someone canceled, if you want someone where we can who we can send thoughts and prayers to, if you have events, model reveals, or if you just want to shout your friend out, reach out to me and we'll see what we can do. Maybe mafi-feature sila sa Bullgar. Also, if you find weird news, just send it to me via Twitter, via Discord. I will always be here waiting for the scoop. Kasi ganun tayo sa Bullgar. Anyway, yeah, that is the end of the episode. I hope you had fun with the news. I definitely did. And yeah, let's see if we can raid someone, no? Let's see if we can raid some. Oh yeah, the VOD for this video will be up as soon as possible. Pero yeah, right now it's time for us to raid. So, sino pwede nating i-raid? Yeah, Lucy Chan is actually playing Monster Hunter Wilds right now. So yeah, also remember, in this channel we don't raid, we stampede. Feel free to copy paste this message when you get there, and I'll see you when I see you guys. This is Muscle Cruz, and that was another episode of Bullgar. Signing off. Let's stampede. Yes. Goodbye, guys. Bye bye. See you on I'll stream something on Sunday or Saturday. Bye, guys!